Hello, this is Boris Walker for film history class, and I will be discussing on today um, the 1925 Soviet silent film Battleship Potemkin. Before I begin my analysis on it, let me just say that um, this was kind of awkward to watch necessarily with in association with timing, um, because um, uh, because also on the news also is involved in a conflict with Ukraine, and given the historical content that the movie provides, that in detailing with the June 1905 revolution against the Tsarist regime, I couldn't help but seeing an overall connection or foreshadowing taking place between the events portrayed here, and the recent conflict with Ukraine. Now, a quick rundown, because I need to get to the next question. I thought it was a good watch. It was slow in parts, but built up towards the end. And I'll talk about that next later. Now, as to the second question, besides the Odessa steps scene, there were a lot of scenes to choose from that made a powerful statement. The scene I chose, question, if I had to choose one of them, it would be the scene or sequence that happens at the end of or towards the beginning of Act 2 of the 5-act structure. And this occurs around the 16-minute, 40-second mark and lasts until the 17-minute mark. Well, the ship's captain, Golikov, has all the sailors come onto the deck of the ship in order to find out who appreciated the soup, and had all of them that enjoyed the soup step forward. All the petty officers did, we come to find out, and those who did not, he pointed to the mast and told the sailors that anyone who did not comply would receive a harsh punishment. And the men luck out, and the way Eisenstein did it, he superimposed some ghostly images of men being lynched by their necks, that one conjures up the mind of slavery. And this is also what Eisenstein dubs the Kuleshov effect, and does his own theory of montages. This, I believe, correlates with the intellectual montage in which two separate scenes by themselves denote denotes meanings of their own, but when they're put together, they give a new and powerful meaning to the scene. So basically, why I like it is there's, there may be a mutiny coming. There may be a mutiny coming, but there is residual strength within the opposition. Having read the textbook chapter on the Soviet film era, one aspect I would take away could be found on page 91, where they talk about the Moscow Film School, and they refer to Pudovkin's editing formula, and he states that film creation, you need to have basically three things. It equals what's in the shots, the order in which the shots appear, and the third thing, how long each of the shots go on for, the duration of time that they're on screen. And another aspect I found interesting was to demonstrate this powerful editing technique, they took some key scenes or sequences of both of D.W. Griffith's Birth of a Nation and Intolerance, 2 3-hour American films, and cut or reassembled some sequences together. And when reassembling, they denote a different connotation, different textual meaning from American and the international versions, which I found really well done, because the Americans can look at the same film and view the editing one way, where it denotes scenes of empathy and gives that scene meaning. But when somebody takes the film in an international form and mixes up the scenes to create something new, then you have a new connotation on that scene in which audiences never discovered before. So but I would like to wrap this up by giving my overall comments on film. I would give Battleship Potemkin 6 or 7. This was well done. Film that starts a little slow, builds up to the Odessa Steps, which is a great sequence that has been their own inspiration in films nowadays. A scene can denote a suspense, sort of like the train station scene in The Untouchables, or it can be used for a very comedic effect, such as The Naked Gun 33 and the Third, which actually includes both Battleship Potemkin and The Untouchables. And it was very, very well done later. The beginning was a little slow and repetitive. So for this reason, I would give it an overall rating of 6 or 7 out of 10. Very good editing or use of editing by Eisenstein here. So that's my review. I can't wait to hear what other guys thought of this, and thanks.